I'm a scientist. I have a PhD, and I'm afraid of the dark. And I know you are too. So let's find out why. A huge thank you to Hypnagogic for the amazing animations. Hey everyone, it's Meredith Castles here. Welcome back to the channel. So let's start at the beginning, or more accurately, let's start at 3 a.m. Here's what happens. I wake up from a nightmare. Not a terrifying one, just unsettling. One of those dreams where nothing specific happens and everything feels wrong. And I open my eyes to a dark room. And immediately, I pull the covers up right past my face so I can't see the gap between the bed and the wall. Because if I can't see it, nothing can be in it. And look, I know there's nothing there. I have a PhD, I understand how the world works in that way, but in that moment, at 3 a.m, it doesn't matter what I know, it matters what I feel. And these two, my fluffy research assistants here, they're right here. They're supposed to be guard dogs. Molly's upside down with her tongue hanging out, Max is snoring like he pays rent. They're probably profoundly useless, especially if there was a real monster, right? But here's the thing that got me curious, and honestly, this is why we're here. It's not the dark itself that scares me. It's not like I need a nightlight to walk to the bathroom. I'm fine in the dark. It's when I'm alone in the dark. I'll get up at 3 a.m. to go to the bathroom, look down the hallway, and my brain will just fill the darkness. The darkness at the end of the hallway stops being empty. My eyes or my brain, I'm genuinely not sure which, will start to construct something. A shape, a pair of eyes opening, something standing there. And sometimes that's enough to make me go, nope, and go back to bed. And then I turn the light on and it's just my hallway, my house. The same hallway I walked down 100 times today in daylight without thinking twice about it. So what is actually happening here? Why does anyone's brain do this? And more importantly, why does it stop when I'm not alone? I had to find out for myself. So here's what the research actually says, and none of this is guesswork, this is published peer-reviewed science. First, if you're an adult and you're still afraid of the dark, you're not weird. About 29% of adults admit to it. That's nearly 1 in 3. About 1 in 4 adults sleep with some kind of light on, and around 9% have clinical nyctophobia. That's a genuine phobia of darkness, with panic attacks and avoidance. You're normal, we're normal. So here's where it gets interesting. The evolutionary biology behind this is genuinely fascinating. For most of human history, I'm talking hundreds of thousands of years, we were not at the top of the food chain at night. Our ancestors were prey. We have terrible night vision compared to almost every predator that hunted us. Lions, leopards, wolves, they can all see in the dark. We can't. And for millions of years, the things that killed us did it at night. So the fear of the dark, it's not a flaw, it's not childish, it's adaptive. The humans who were afraid of the dark stayed closer to the fire, and they survived. They had children, and they passed that fear right down to you and me. We don't have predators anymore, not really, and our brains haven't caught up. Evolution is slow. We've only been at the top of the food chain for a few thousand years, if we actually even are. That's nothing. Your amygdala, the threat detection part of your brain, it doesn't know we invented light bulbs. It doesn't know we invented locks and doors and apartment buildings. So when you're lying in bed at 3 a.m. and you imagine something in the dark, that's not your imagination running wild. That's your brain doing exactly what it evolved to do, filling in the dark with a threat. Because for most of human history, there was a threat there. We create monsters now because we don't have predators anymore. Your brain needs something to put in the dark. But here's what the science can't fully explain on its own, and this is the part I needed to test. So I started noticing a pattern with myself, and it's specific, it's consistent, and it's testable. When I play a horror game by myself, alone in the dark, no stream, no voice chat, I can't do it. I leave before the ghost even shows up. The tension's unbearable. The fear is real. I'm not having fun. But when I stream, same game, same house, same darkness, still no one physically in the room with me, and yet I stay. I'm still scared, but I don't leave. my brain somehow registers there are people here, even though those people are text on a screen thousands of kilometers away. And when I play with someone else on voice chat, co-op, the fear doesn't just reduce, it transforms altogether. Things that were terrifying become funny. The same jump scare that would have made me close the game solo makes me laugh when someone else is there. The variable isn't the dark. The variable is connection. And it's not just gaming. If I'm driving at night alone, same road, same darkness, I feel different than if there's someone in the passenger seat. The road hasn't changed, the darkness hasn't changed, but my brain has decided there's another human here. I'm safer. It's the same reason I'm not afraid of the beach, but I'm afraid of the ocean. It's not the water, it's the depth. It's not knowing what's below you. The dark is the same thing. It's not the absence of light. It's the absence of information. And when there's another person with you, your brain gets more information, more context, more safety. Now here's where it gets really interesting. There's a name for this. It's called social buffering of the stress response. When you're with other people, and this is the wild part, even virtually, your threat detection system dials down. Your amygdala literally becomes less active. Your brain interprets there are other humans nearby as I am safer. And it doesn't matter that those humans are a Twitch chat. It doesn't matter that they're on Discord. Your amygdala doesn't know the difference between a campfire circle and a stream chat. All it knows is I'm not alone. I'm not the only one watching the dark. That's the thing about fear of the dark. The cure has never been light. For 100,000 years or more, the cure has been people. Fire wasn't just about seeing. Fire was about gathering. The campfire was where the group sat together. You weren't safe because you could see the dark. You were safe because there were 20 other humans sitting right there with you, watching it too. And that's instinct. The need for company in the face of the unknown is still here. It's why I can stream a horror game alone in my house and feel fine. It's why being in a voice chat turns terror into comedy. It's why when I look down my hallway at 3 a.m, the thing that makes me feel better isn't turning on every light in the house. It's knowing that someone else is in the house with me. So what did we learn? The fear is real. It's biological. It's not embarrassing. It's not something we're supposed to outgrow. Evolution built this into us. And evolution doesn't care that you're an adult with a job and a mortgage. The thing that makes it worse isn't darkness, it's isolation. And the thing that makes it better isn't light, it's connection. Now, the dogs are comforting, but don't get me wrong, they're not the answer. Sorry guys, you'd be completely useless against an actual threat or a monster, and we all know it. The answer is other people. It always has been. The thing that protected us from the dark for 100,000 years or more wasn't fire, or torches, or light bulbs. It was each other. As for whether there was actually something in my hallway at 3 a.m, who knows? But I've got a Twitch stream and 2 useless dogs, so I think I'll be fine.